Hello angels, Natija here. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. So I was literally in bed and I just felt a message in my heart here, okay? And I'm like, I have to do this reading. So if you're seeing this for a reason. I keep seeing 555. I'm seeing change. Spirit is also saying like a song on your heart, okay? Some of you guys are musicians here, okay? Or it just feels like this throat chakra, heart chakra opening that you guys are currently going through, okay? And it's like a burst of energy, okay, that's emerging out of you. But let's go ahead and see for the angels watching this video here, Spirit, what message do we have for them? Beautiful. The 10 of disc here. Wow. Giving and taking. Okay, immediately I'm hearing, okay, you are a powerhouse. And the person that you are meant to be with is also a powerhouse. Okay? But I feel like you see that like shadow energy in the back here. Okay? Kind of looks like there's, and then it looks like two people almost, at least to me. I feel like right now you guys are breaking through a lot of ancestral karma. A lot of your ancestors were not allowed to, I'm hearing were not able to, due to survival, share their full gifts. But you guys have had so many past lives. This is your last life. And you have so much natural wisdom, creativity, like your solar plexus and your aura is insane. Okay, I'm hearing some people may naturally like get intimidated by you. Some of you guys could deal with a lot of frustration. I'm hearing hangry, okay, like overindulgence, frustration, just like so much energy because you have so much creative energy. And I'm hearing for you guys, okay, like this is like not even the type of energy, okay? Some of you guys, I'm hearing wasted energy, okay? And of course, I believe everything happens for a reason, but this is my collective of directors, okay? You guys need to be authoritative and assertive about your own energy. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys are meant to work for yourself. Definitely have your own business brand, something where you're accumulating money under your own name. Because I'm definitely hearing, this is my pile where like, even if someone gives you advice 9 times out of 10, okay, it's like you always have to, you know yourself best. You know your creativity best. You need to listen to your own judgment. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, because your ancestors were so wise, they were so intellectual, but they couldn't follow their own lead due to survival. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are psychics as well as spiritualists, like they couldn't even read, especially if you're a divine feminine here watching this, or feminine energy, you resonate with a feminine energy. What I'm hearing, okay, it's like in your past lives, or you know, in your ancestral history, maybe even growing up due to religion, okay, religious constraints, I'm hearing you couldn't really express yourself, you couldn't express your knowledge. There are certain religions, I know Orthodox, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I was watching My Unorthodox Life. I love that show. But Orthodox Jews, you know, some women can't read certain versions of the Torah. And correct me if I'm wrong there, okay? But I believe they're not, I don't think that they're the only one that does that. There's a lot of like authority. There was a lot of poverty consciousness here, okay? But this is the life where you can share all these strengths and these gifts, and you have so many ancestral gifts and abundance. Like this is like, you guys are multifaceted, multi-talented type of people. Okay, you have so much to share. You have so much to share. You are not meant to hold yourself back. And guess what? The people that are meant for you, your divine counterpart, the person that is meant for you, what I'm hearing, if this person has rejected you or ignored you, it's literally because they're afraid of their own power. Like this is my energy where you guys could have been to society neurodivergent, okay, or you felt weird. Like I'm hearing like you transform into a different person when you're home alone, which everyone kind of does. But like you probably restricted so many opinions, ideas, wisdom, you know, even I'm hearing like physical movements, dancing. You guys could have, okay, TMI, but like not really, high libido energy because your sacral and your lower chakras are so freaking strong. Okay, like you guys are equally as powerful, masculine energies and feminine energies, okay? And it's like powerhouse. This is like, I'm not even lying, like take over the world type of energy. This is my billionaire, trillionaire type of energy if you guys were actually meant to, if you guys actually expressed all your ideas and put it out there. Like the power that you would have if you actually listened to yourself, your intuition, if you trusted yourself. So I feel like Spirit is saying you guys really need to work on, you know, really becoming your best friend and like hyping yourself up and putting yourself on a pedestal big time, reprogramming your subconscious mind, you know, of affirmation subliminals. My throat chakra keeps like messing up here because even I'm feeling this energy from this collective of nervousness, because I literally feel like if you guys deal with a lot of anxiety and fear, I'm telling you, it's because you withhold yourself. A lot of you guys waste, I keep hearing wasted time. Okay. All of a sudden I started hearing that Weekend song. It's like, who do you belong to now? I think that's literally wasted time. I feel like you guys, okay, when you are idle, and I know we should all, you know, practice stillness. You guys could have strong fire in your chart. There's something in your chart where there's strong, I'm seeing Capricorn energy as well, determination energy. But when you are idle, okay, like once you start overthinking too much, that means that you need to start moving. That's what I'm hearing. And it's like, but focusing on your passions, like I'm hearing like your mind, like once you start thinking about negativity, like this is like a sign for you to take action. Okay, even if it's just like listening to affirmations or something, like it's almost momentum to create something beautiful. But you guys, you know what this energy is? It's like you guys are superheroes and your power is so freaking strong that you need to learn how to deal with it. Like I'm even hearing like your psychic visions, your psychic insights, like you need to learn how to define it. If you're seeing angel numbers, if the universe is communicating with you, you need to sit with yourself and learn. Like you guys are in a self-mastery journey here, okay? You guys are masters with this Eight of Wands coming up here. You literally have all the energy to create heaven on earth. It's just that you need to reprogram your mind about how you see yourself, okay? Because you guys just have so much energy that I feel like, especially in past lives, like maybe you guys even question if you were a good person. All right, because I'm hearing like because you had such big energy, it took like a very strong parent or a very wise parent. It took very wise authority figures, I'm hearing, very grounded ones, very healed ones to be able to direct your energy, to be able to help you on your journey. And I don't think that you guys had that. I'm hearing your divine counterpart didn't have that as well. Yeah. I feel like you guys are very prone to locking parts of yourself away with this Two of Swords. You're very strong when it comes to controlling your emotions, I'm hearing. Even if it doesn't look like that on the outside, you're actually very strong in terms of compartmentalizing. Look at that inner child. Because from a young child, you guys learned like, okay, like I need to be very selective. I need to be selective with my words. Like I cannot allow myself to grow too much. Okay? Like it's almost this weird energy of like you guys on a subconscious level believe, like I'm hearing like the lock, what is it? The Lockhart or lock something monster, like a sea monster energy. Because it's almost like you guys sometimes have kind of treated yourself like a monster. I know that sounds very intense, but it's like you did not have the best self-concept growing up because you just energetically felt bigger than people. A lot of you guys, maybe trigger warning, you dealt with like body image stuff, I'm even hearing. Okay, but whether or not you recognize this bigger was like power. You didn't see it as power because society didn't let you see it as power. Okay, because you know, I'm hearing like, and I'm not saying competition, but what I'm hearing is like basic people got praised. You know what I mean? Like basic regular people, or at least people who appear that way, because I believe everyone has unlimited abundance within them and power within them. It's just a matter of them not seeing it. So people with less self-awareness got praised, and they got praised for a reason. You know why? Because society likes people with less self-awareness. Society likes basic people. You know what I think about? I think about, like, for example, a trend. Like a trend here, okay? A fashion trend. Society will like I'm hearing, like, you know, the clean girl aesthetic. You know, society will put on a pedestal the clean girl aesthetic. You know why? Because it's marketable. The clean girl aesthetic is never really that much of a clean girl. The skincare products is probably gonna be, you know, $200, $300 for the skincare products. You know, the clothes cost money. Like, it's all capitalism, you know? So, like, with every single aesthetic, and with the, you know, girlies or guys, whatever, that are able to follow it. Like, I think there was a whole on TikTok, like, a Dyson thing going on. You know what I mean? With every single trend and aesthetic, if you guys feel like you don't fit into certain molds, that's more than okay. Okay? I definitely felt drawn to bring up, like, fashion trends and everything, but, like, with every single aesthetic, society likes the girlies and the guysies that fit into molds. You guys, I used to work in PR for years, 4 to 5 years. Okay, I used to work in fashion PR, and I would see the back end of the social media marketing and everything. I know how they manipulated people, okay? And that doesn't mean I love fashion in general. That's how, you know, I ended up in those spaces. I love fashion, but I also love it from a place of self-expression. But I understand how easy it is. Like, I'm telling you, my bosses used to laugh at y'all. Like, I'm so serious with the level of ease in terms of marketing. Okay? Hailey Bieber wears something one time and oh my god. You know, so, like, what I'm hearing is, like, you guys probably felt very ostracized in school. So it's like you started to kind of struggle with the self-abandonment, you know, cycle, self-sabotage cycle, like this all over the place cycle, you know, cycles really came up. But because it's like what society made you feel, like you're not enough, and that's just not true. Okay, that's just not true. Let's go ahead. I feel very drawn to pull one of my spirit allies, because I feel like you guys have a lot of mystical energy around you. I'm getting fairy energy. I'm also seeing, in general, we brought up, like, sea creatures, you know, because I'm hearing undiscovered. I feel like a lot of you guys are creative and artists. Like, you guys are meant to be discovered. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you are literally, I'm hearing, a company's dream come true. Like, you are a record company or a manager or something like that, dream come true. That's what I'm hearing. Like, all right, so we have Leo energy coming out here. Leo energy 53. Okay, number 53 could be significant. 5, I look at the 5th house, so that's inner child energy for sure. There's a sense of embracing that inner child expression here, especially with this card. And then 3, 3rd house energy, self-expression, okay, but also community. You guys are leaders of your communities. You guys are the trendsetters, okay? You guys are the leaders in general, especially culture coming out here. I feel like you guys, for example, you could have grown up in certain cultures, or, you know, I'm hearing, like, races and stuff, and, like, would hear, like, I'm seeing a dinner table, you know, would hear certain discussions and just be like, I don't agree with that, you know? Like, for example, I'll be very real with you. My family is Guyanese, and that's Caribbean, South American, West Indian, and, you know, growing up, they would have very strong opinions about, like, LGBTQ and stuff, even though I know a lot was projection, and personally I felt whatever, that was my own thing. But yeah, they would have very strong opinions about things, you know, race, Americans, you know, LGBTQ, and I just never, you know, I would just be like a mouse sometimes, like, just shut, you know, to myself, like, not say anything. But now I'm older, I'm like, no, I'm gonna say something. Like, why? You know, I have no problem questioning my aunts and uncles. Like, I have no problem making things uncomfortable, you know, and just, like, because I feel like it's also my responsibility to do that, you know, because they're speaking from a place of such blatant ignorance. So this is the type of energy with you guys. I feel like you guys are the people that you should call out that elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hearing people remember you. They remember you, okay? There was this whole dilemma I had with You know, some of my family members and family friends trying to convince me no longer to use cards. All the stuff, y'all. They were telling me, oh my God, I'm having dreams about you. This, that, and the third. Repent. All types of stuff here, okay? Little did they know that, you know, this is incredibly healing and can be a source of free therapy for many people, okay? Whether you're watching these videos or like actually can be an addition to therapeutic services to help heal people, you know what I mean? Other than just keeping people in fury and fear. But anyways, Leo, I create the life I want to live, okay? I create the life I want to live. Leo is a daring reminder that you can create your own experience in this lifetime. Leo is a leader, giving you permission to lead in your own way. You deserve the life that you've been dreaming of. The universe is rooting for and believing in you. You just have to believe in yourself. What does your ideal life look like? So that's some shadow work for you guys. What does your ideal life look like? 8, 5 plus 3 is 8, so a new cycle. The divine is saying right now you guys have the opportunity to create a new cycle for yourself, okay? But Leo rules the heart. And when we're talking about the heart chakra is green, okay? Green and pink, but green. Growth, okay? In order to create this new life, you need to commit to growth. So this means that there needs to be a sense of determination, okay, to your healing and also to your growth. Leo, when I see this, I think about empowerment. And you guys need something in your life, and I believe it's affirmations or subliminals, okay, or even books, but you guys need to be listening to very empowering people. Like I tell people, you need to listen to people who are in the spaces of which you want to be, okay? So you want to, for example, work in your confidence. Put on YouTubes about confident people, that confident people speaking. I love to watch podcasts. I love to watch TED Talks. I love to watch people on stage. You know, you want a healthy relationship, put on YouTubes or read some books about healthy relationships. You cannot want a healthy relationship, okay? 53, changing your community spaces, changing your spaces, okay? The things you're consuming and on a mind, body, and soul level. You cannot want a healthy relationships, my angels, and be talking to people who have only been in cycles of unhealthy relationships and glorifying it, because, oh God, society loves to glorify chaos and competition. Let's be honest, okay? They love to glorify that drama. You have to be dedicated to put yourself in new spaces. I'm hearing like put yourself in the wilderness, okay, in order to see this new life into being. And I feel like Spirit is saying like you have helpers, but you need to see, like, open your eyes to helpers. Sometimes so many people, oh my God, I don't have help, I don't have support, whatever. Like social media is not in front of them, because helpers come in different ways. Sometimes it's a DM, okay? Sometimes it's just asking a question. Sometimes it's a comment. Sometimes it's making an internet friend. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's, you know, I'm not marking myself, but like booking a session. Like so many different ways we can connect with people, and social media has made it so much easier. Sometimes, you know, it's not even talking to a person. It's just following a great mentor. You know, I've been watching like Oprah Winfrey empowerment every single day, you know, since I've woken up. Spirit is definitely saying, okay, right now what you guys need is empowerment. You guys need to listen to people who has changed lives and changed the world. You know why? Because you are that person. Give it a couple years, a year, you are that person. You are going to change the world forever as you know it. And I'm being very serious about that here, okay? I felt very drawn to get some of these cards for you guys. I'm hearing the song Just Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake. I'm also seeing concert tickets. Some of you guys could be going to concerts soon. I know I'm going to a Drake concert, but I'm seeing like, Spirit keeps showing me stages, man. Like just seeing people who embody such confidence. It's time. You're being asked to move forward. The dream that you've been carrying in your heart, okay? What am I reading? It's late, you guys. You're being asked to move forward well, no, actually I'm reading the right thing. They missed a word. But with the dream that you've been carrying in your heart, it's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It is time. If this isn't clear enough. And here's the thing I'm hearing. You guys are multifaceted, okay? The people in your life need to be understanding of your level of ambition. They also need to be willing to grow. I'm not saying they need to be perfect, but they need to be willing to grow. Otherwise, you're going to be held back. These are people that cannot have small minds. They need to be willing to have very big conversations with you, okay? Not saying you need to, for example, my best friend, we have very big conversations all the time. And that doesn't mean that we are agreeable with each other. Absolutely not, okay? Like, she's the moon. She's literally a Cancer. I'm a Taurus, you know? Like, we desire similar in some ways, but different. You know, similar but different, and that's okay, because that's also growth. You know, these people help you grow, and that's another thing I'm hearing, okay? There's a very big difference between a big fish and a small pond, because a lot of times when you've been ostracized, what can happen is I've met people like this, you know, and I guess I've been like this at some points in my life, but what can happen is you can sometimes end up looking down on people, or just like getting your high horse, like, oh my god, no one's ever gonna resonate with me. So what happens is you end up in this long-term hermit mode, like, I don't connect with anyone, No, honey, you need to take steps. There's definitely people you can connect with, okay, and put effort into that. Yes, your life is gonna take effort at this point, but a lot of that, because I actually have someone in mind right now that I know personally who I just don't believe that he actually connects with the people he hangs out with, but I also think that there's a lot of insecurity around being with people that he is meant to connect with. So sometimes you have to check that, okay? Because being a big fish in a small pond is very easy. Being in hermit mode to a degree is actually very easy. Once you connect with people who embody a level of empowerment, just understand that's going to cause growth. Just like coming into twin flame union. That is a cycle of growth. Okay, a lot of you guys are healing your root chakra. Okay, because you're going to have to overcome a lot of fears. A lot of fears. Let's get some last couple cards here. Third eye. Vision. You guys are such visionaries, okay? But pay attention to your dreams. You guys are definitely psychics, oracles here. Put yourself out there. Be honest with your fears. Working your third eye. I definitely feel like, you know, when I see the third eye, I think about sensitivity. I also think about, again, that word encouragement, because that's a lot about imagination and inner child imagination. And if a child was never made to feel safe and secure, okay, in their imagination, then they're going to block it off, or it's going to become a place of danger. What I find is a lot of people who are very prone to reading a lot of negativity and darkness and all this stuff when it comes to spirituality, they see dark, like when they're very prone to that energy, what I see is actually a very wounded inner child. So because they were wounded and they did not work through their trauma, what they envision is trauma, cycles of trauma. So when they look at people, they see cycles of trauma because that's what they envision. You know, no one has to stay in that energy. For example, when I'm doing readings for people, yeah, I can see their trauma, but I'm not going to do a reading for them and leave them with anxiety and more stress and be like, yeah, that's coming. There's nothing you can do. No, my point is for my purpose is to help people overcome things, help people know that their dreams can come true. They just need to step into the energy of the creator, okay, and help them with that. All right, so divine intervention here. Okay, right now the divine intervention could be at play in your life. So I'm hearing any delays, anything, especially I'm hearing twin flame a lot. It's for a reason, but I really feel like you guys are in this sense of mastery. Like your higher self chose to really see yourself in your highest light. It's not about perfection, but put yourself on a freaking pedestal in a positive way. Like your higher self chose to see yourself, yeah, connect to spirit in reverse. This was something that was meant to happen. You guys really needed to connect with the largeness of your spirits. Okay, you guys have God within, and I feel like you're awakening to this God-given power. Okay. Yeah, betrayal. I feel like because you guys have gone through betrayal and abandonment, you started to betray yourself. So like you really needed to come home to your greatness first. Yep, shadow worker in the reverse. You guys really blocked out a sense of shadow work and inner work. Okay, so this needs to happen. But now you're in a time of, you know, this commitment to this again. Commitment to your healing, commitment to your growth. I'm seeing 444 here. Yep, to open this throat chakra. You know why? You know why this is going to be blocked? Okay, your union, your opportunities and stuff, because if you don't embody the real you, if you don't embody your full power, if you don't accept yourself energetically, if you don't show the throat chakra, literally when I'm saying this, if you don't show the world the real you, the right people won't find you. So energetically, you're going to block them. Okay, if you do not show the world the real you, the right people won't find you. And showing the world the real you, I want to make this very clear. It's not about perfection, because life is about growth. When you come into union, you know, with your twin, it's going to be about growth. When you meet anyone, when you step into a new space, you're going to have to grow. So it's not about perfection. You're always perfect in God's eyes. But what I feel like the fear and the struggle is for you guys actually to commit to a sense of growth. You guys are afraid, some of you guys are afraid of actually looking imperfect. You're afraid of admitting your vulnerability. You're afraid of admitting how afraid you are. You're afraid of making a mistake. You know what I mean? You're not even putting yourself out there or committing to your goals, your creativity, because you're so afraid of something bad happening. It's like that you're staying stagnant. So this commitment right now is an acceptance at where you are and committing to the healing work, committing to your, you know, putting yourself out there, committing every single day to growing and shifting and changing, committing to your affirmations, your subliminals, actually committing to it. Okay, and I'm preaching to myself too, because this was for me here. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing, look at where the earth signs, earth placements are in your chart. That's what needs balancing and align your chakras, okay? So chakra healing work, yeah, duality. You guys are learning a lot about duality, that even in the darkness, loves, there is light. There are lessons even in the dark, okay? All right, we're going to get some final messages here. I feel like this was so good. I definitely needed this. I'm very happy about it. Final messages. I keep hearing, I got my eyes on you, everything that I see. Look at you. A shift is coming in a few days. Okay, so some of you guys, your life could actually be changing in a few days. Okay, you could be shifting as well. Focus on your mental health, you guys. Reprogram that mind. Your social life is improving. Okay. You need to release distractions. Release resentment. Ooh, okay. A lot of releasing distractions and resentment. Okay, shift your mind. Yep, your divine counterpart is watching you. I'm telling you, there's a lot of twin flame energy in this. Use your ancestral gifts for abundance. A shift is coming in a few weeks. So definitely it feels like some fast changes are coming in for you guys. You are changing. Life is shifting for you. Release attachment to what you think you know. You guys really need to be reprogramming your mind. Like I'm seeing Neville Goddard, Joe Dispenza. Like you need to be spending time doing this. You are being aligned. Ooh, I don't know why I threw that like that. Work on your self-concept. Research and work on self-concept. And you are growing. I feel one more. Put yourself out there. Perfect. Okay, I love you guys so much. I'm seeing 777 and I'm so excited for you. Okay, I love you guys. I wish you the best in your journey. Go ahead and check out all info in the description. Bye, angels. Bye.